I'm Margaret Kerrigan, and this is Art Market Minute from ArtNet Pro. It's Monday, May 18th, and these are the top market stories going into the week. New York's May auctions got off to a strong start at Sotheby's, where $433.1 million worth of art sold in under 3 hours. That's 132.7% more than the same sales last spring, despite the fact that there were fewer lots on offer, underscoring the art market's top-heaviness as it recovers from 3 years of contraction. The evening started with an 11-lot sale of works from the collection of Robert Mnuchin, a legendary banker-turned-art dealer who died late last year. The trove, all backed by guarantees, featured the top lot of the evening, Mark Rothko's monumental Brown and Blacks and Reds, which hammered for $74 million, just above its $70 million low estimate. Factoring in buyer's fees, it totaled $85.8 million. The Mnuchin sale brought in $166.3 million with fees. That's roughly 40% of the night's entire haul, while the main contemporary art evening auction, which included the Now sale, totaled $266.8 million. The auctions were more than 80% guaranteed by value, so it's no surprise that the total $433.1 million fell squarely between the house's presale estimate. 4 works went unsold and 1 was withdrawn mid-auction, yielding a 91% sell-through rate. Other highlights included an acid green Brigitte Bardot by Andy Warhol that made its auction debut, selling for $24.8 million, with more than 5 bidders chasing it for nearly 5 minutes. The work set a record for the series of 8 paintings by Bardot, commissioned by Gunter Sachs, her former husband. The marquee auctions continue in New York through May 21st. In a historic shakeup for New York's museum world, the Neue Gallery will merge with the Metropolitan Museum of Art in 2028. Founded by cosmetics heir Ronald Lauder in 2001, the Neue is best known for its collection of Austrian and German art, including Gustav Klimt's famed Woman in Gold. Following the merger, it will now become the Met Ronald S. Lauder Neue Gallery, while retaining its Fifth Avenue home. Lauder and his daughter will also help establish an estimated $200 million endowment and donate 13 major works by artists including Klimt, Max Beckmann, and Ernst Ludwig Kirchner. Art Dubai opened last week in a scaled-back but resilient edition following weeks of regional conflict and a delayed schedule caused by the U.S.-Iran war. The fair shrank from an expected 120 galleries to just 50, mostly from the Gulf and the Middle East. But organizers introduced a risk-sharing model that allowed galleries to only pay a portion of any sales made for their booth space. And for the first time in its history, the fair was free entry for all. Despite economic uncertainty and logistical challenges, dealers reported decent sales, with many attendees describing a renewed sense of regional solidarity. You can get more details on these stories on news.artnet.com. Art Market Minute is produced by Sonia Manalili and me, Margaret Kerrigan. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next week.